All right, what we have for review is Hodgson's Mill gluten-free pancake and waffle mix with milled flaxseed. Celiac, support the Celiac Association. This product is made in the USA. It's an excellent source of omega-3 oils, 450 milligrams. All right, sealed inner pouch, non-GMO, cholesterol-free, whole grain, low-fat product. Now, looking at the front of this, you would think this is a healthy product. Gluten-free pancake waffle mix. I think there's more to the story than that. I don't really think this is that healthy, but we're gonna go ahead and review it anyways. And I wanna show you why it shouldn't be mistaken for a healthy product. Maybe it's better than the alternatives, but it's not healthy. Okay, let's get started. There we go. I've actually made some pancakes here that are from this particular gluten-free pancake waffle mix, with the primary ingredient being whole grain sorghum flour and then brown rice flour. So it's basically kind of like brown rice or wheat alternative. Now, when you look at the flour itself, it looks no different than that of regular flour, okay? With a little bit of like flakes and things like that in there. But it's definitely is a little bit more gritty. It's not as fine as wheat flour or pancake mix, but it's still the consistency of powdered flour. Okay, looking at this is what it ends up turning out like, and let's go ahead and smell it. Smells really good. Actually, it can't really smell. It doesn't smell any different than regular pancakes. The other thing that's really nice, you don't expect that it does. You don't usually expect that it rises. Okay, this actually rises pretty well. Gluten is usually the component that makes breads and flours rise. So this actually is pretty good. Definitely more doughy, more bitter, and more doughy and more bitter than flour. And it's definitely more moist. It doesn't taste as fluffy as regular pancakes, okay? Someone who can have gluten pancakes will be disappointed by this. Someone who doesn't need to be gluten-free will be disappointed by these pancakes. And in my opinion, if you don't have celiac disease and you don't need to be gluten-free, might as well just use a regular pancake mix, because this is rice flour, which is going to be a high glycemic index, high glycemic load, and you're still getting the same amount of carbs as you, or even maybe more, probably the same amount of carbs as you would in a regular pancake. So if you don't need to be gluten-free, you probably don't necessarily need to use this if you're gonna, because it's not healthy to begin with, and if it's not as tasty, then what's the point? If you're gonna eat something that's unhealthy, you might as well have it taste good. Okay, so why sacrifice on the taste just to say it's gluten-free? Unless you need to be gluten-free because of celiac disease, go ahead and eat the regular flour pancakes. But overall, as a gluten alternative, it's not bad. It was pretty good. Definitely a little bit more grainy. Definitely more doughy and grainy, and it's not as fluffy as a normal pancake. Okay, looking at this on the health continuum, this is definitely a tertiary food. Okay. Looking at it on this, it is going to fall at less than cereal, worse than bread or pasta. I'll give this a 3.5. I'll give it a 3.5 out of 10. Definitely an item you're better off not eating than eating. I'm giving this a 3.5 out of 10 on the health scale continuum. Okay, because I would say it's worse than pasta. All right, looking at it from the glycemic index perspective, this is going to be an estimated glycemic index. I don't have it measured here, but I think it's going to parallel that of rice or wheat itself. And you see that is going to be along the lines of probably Special K cereal. So I'm going to say estimated at between 70 to 80. It's pretty high on the glycemic index scale and has a large consequence. Okay, now I haven't done this yet, so let me go into the nutrition facts, see how much there is on here. Focus, please. There we go. Gluten-free. Nutrition facts, serving size 1/3 of a cup. So in 40 grams, 1/3 of a cup, which is not that much. The nutrition facts are for 1/3 of a cup, 140 calories, 2 grams of fat in 1/3 of a cup, 200 milligrams of sodium, a lot of carbohydrates. 30 grams of carbohydrates, 4 grams of protein, nominal or to no vitamins or minerals, and in the ingredients, whole grain, sorghum flour, brown rice flour, milled flaxseed, GDL, I don't know what that is, cornstarch, sodium bicarbonate, xanthan gum, and flake salt. Produced in a peanut/tree-free environment, and then they give our guarantee, 100% recycled paperboard. Anyways, so that's the nutrition facts. Pause this if you want to look at it in more detail or review it. And here is the back of the package, which gives you in pancake recipe, waffle recipe, and recommended way to use the product. All right, thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up. If you like the video, I don't particularly think it's healthy, and if you don't have celiac disease or you don't need to be gluten-free, go ahead and get the regular flour. You'll be much more satisfied with the taste, considering they're, in my opinion, they're both unhealthy products. All right, smash the subscribe button, give this a thumbs up. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks a bunch.